Today, we are going to solve elapsed time problems, specifically using a number line to solve. Let's get started! Red the crab wakes up before his parents at 5:15 a.m. He is not allowed to leave his burrow until his parents wake at 8:30 a.m. How long does Red have to wait in his burrow? According to the acronym SEEL, we need to identify the start time, end time, and elapsed time. In this problem, Red wakes at 5:15 a.m. and is allowed to leave his burrow at 8:30 a.m. Now that we have that written, we can easily see that we are missing the elapsed time, or total time that Red has to wait. Next, we will draw a number line to find the elapsed time. First, we will label the start and end time. Now that we have done that, we will need to find the time in between. To guide our thinking, we will use the mountain, hill, rock, and pebble chart. The pebbles represent 1 minute, rocks represent 5 minutes, hills represent 10 minutes, and mountains represent 1 hour. Using this chart, we can do time hops until we reach 8:30. Let's try it. First, we will try an hour hop. Let's draw a mountain. 5:15 plus 1 hour is 6:15. Since we haven't reached 8:30, we're going to do another hour hop to 7:15, labeling the time as we go. If I hop 1 more hour, I get 8:15. I am going to stop here as I am very close to 8:30. Let's try a hill or a 10-minute hop. When I add 10 minutes, I get 8:25. Finally, I can use a rock to hop 5 minutes to 8:30. Now that I labeled each hop, I can add the mountains, hills, rocks, and pebbles together to get the time in between. The elapsed time is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Don't forget to label the hops as well as the new times below. Let's try another. Philip, the ghost crab, built a shelter that took him 3 hours and 27 minutes to complete. He finished at 3 a.m. What time did he start working? First, we need to organize the information. We know Philip finished building his shelter at 3 a.m., and it took him 3 hours and 27 minutes to build. We are looking for the start time. Once again, we can use a number line to solve. First, we need to label what we know and don't know. Now, we will need to hop back or subtract to find out when Philip started building his home. We need to hop back 3 hours and 27 minutes. Let's start by drawing 3 hours and 27 minutes using our mountains, hills, rocks, and pebbles. 1, 2, 3 hours, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27. 27 minutes. Notice I hopped back toward the start of the number line. Now that I have the elapsed time labeled, we can subtract. 3 a.m. minus 1 hour is 2 a.m. 2 a.m. minus 1 hour is 1 a.m. 1 a.m. minus 1 hour is 12 a.m. Now we can subtract the minutes. To subtract time, it can be helpful to use a clock. 12 minus 10 minutes is 11:50. 11:50 minus 10 is 11:40. 11:40 minus 5 is 11:35. Finally, we can subtract the last 2 minutes. 11:34, 11:33. Philip started building his new home at 11:33 p.m. As we hopped backwards, we passed midnight. This means Philip started working at night and didn't finish until the next morning. Even when working with time, it is very important to label. Red went to see Philip's new home. He arrived at 8 p.m. While there, he and Philip played games in the sand for 1 hour and 56 minutes. What time did Red leave if he left after their games? Let's start by recording what we know. He arrives at 8 p.m. and plays for 1 hour and 56 minutes. The time that he was there is known as the elapsed time. We are missing the end time. To solve, we will use a number line. First, we will label the start time and end time. Next, we will draw in the elapsed time. The elapsed time is 1 hour, 56 minutes. 1 hour, or mountain, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5 hills, 5 minutes, or 1 rock, and 1 minute, 1 pebble. Next, we will add to find the end time. 8 p.m. plus 1 hour is 9 p.m. 9 p.m. plus 10 minutes is 9:10 p.m. Plus 10 is 9:20 p.m. Plus 10 is 9:30 p.m. Plus 10 is 9:40 p.m. Plus 10 is 9:50 p.m. Plus 5 minutes is 9:55 p.m. Plus 1 minute to get 9:56 p.m. Red left Philip's house at 9:56 p.m. Thanks for watching and happy solving!